Yo, it's Captain with the super fast Star Rail Captain's Log 2.3-3. Third time we played 2.3. We're moving kind of slow, but it was good. This is the second time I recorded this video because I messed it up, and now I'm holding with the other arm, so because the first one's too tired. But what did we play today? We played from Firefly does the pawn shop to the fireworks, and we'll technically see right after. But so it's kind of a boat day, and it was fun. I had a good time. Firefly does the pawn shop, and she finds out that the pawn shop is actually the cursed monkey paw thing where people get their wishes, but then they get cursed because of it too. And she's like, ooh, maybe I don't want that. But Jade's like, but I can cure you, maybe, kind of, we don't know. But I need something from your whole team, all the Stellaron hunters. And she's like, oh, I don't want to get my friends involved. So she turns her down. Smart choice, Firefly. Then we switch back to Trailblazer, to main character, Kalis in my case, and we have like a nice little epilogue where we say goodbye to everybody, kind of just the people we saw, like Topaz and Aventurine and Dr. Ratio, those kinds of things. And it's nice, it's sweet. This whole thing's supposed to be an epilogue, so you kind of want those little wrap ups. Oh, I can't hold the phone as well with this arm. Then we have Robin do her speech with the official opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival, and it was nice. It was a speech. It was good to see Robin do some more stuff. I wish she had done more stuff the whole time, and it was really nice just to remind us about like the harmony being with the Trailblaze now instead of like harmony with Order, and it just kind of reminded me of the big boss fight and, you know, giving that credit to the Trailblaze who kind of started Penacony with the concept of freedom and how you can taint a path, but you can taint it good or taint it bad, right? Like an Order was the wrong way to go, too much control, like harmony through coercion versus harmony through like choice and, you know, general people like believe in the same thing and wanting to stand together. I thought it was really nice. So it was a nice speech. It made me feel good. And then Sparkle appears and she's like, you didn't forget about me, did you? And she presses the button. I'm like, oh my God, it's the button. I've been waiting so long for this button to be pressed. And she's like, all right, I got 1,000 dolls on this ship and one of them has the bomb and you gotta find it. And you run around and you talk to these dolls and they're like stupid little like stories just to stall you. Like there's a detective doll and there's like a cowboy doll and it's really silly. You only have to get 5, but you can actually find more. I think we found 9. We found the 5 and it said, all right, you're done. And then we found like 4 more. And they were pretty, it was interesting. I don't know if it's worth going to find them all, but you can. You can. It was cool. I felt good like figuring I found stuff that nobody else did. Because they weren't the ones on the map. Makes me wonder if like beforehand they weren't going to give you a map and you just found as many as you could and then they called it after 5 or something. But it worked out. And then you find the last one with the bomb and Firefly's there. And all of a sudden they're like, this has gone from really, really goofy to like really serious. And Firefly's like, I'm going to have to get in the suit and fly it away and blow it up so it's too far from everyone. And you're like, no, don't do it, Firefly. And she's like, I have to. And I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, what? This is supposed to be funny? Why are we getting all serious now? And then she flies up there and she turns green instead of red. And you're like, what is going on? It's a super serial moment where she's like crying and shit. And then Sparkle's like, oh, so sad. You want a closer look? And she pulls out a giant hammer and hits you up towards Firefly. I'm like, wait, we're silly again? And then Firefly explodes and it's all fireworks. It's all fun fireworks and it's this really touching, fun scene where everything's like, you know, nice and, you know, that kind of romantic feeling of like a nice ending to a big story. And then Firefly comes and catches you, right? And it's like, oh, you're watching the fireworks together, except you're in the sky falling and there's fireworks all around you. But it was a really nice scene. I was like, oh, I see. It was still a joke, but they played up the seriousness as part of the joke so that it could be like a sentimental ending. And I liked it. And that's kind of the scene for the boat. And then you switch to Dreamflux Reef and you see Acheron, and she's putting the flowers down on the graves of the Trailblazers to bring us back to that. I don't know, that Trailblazer story was kind of like a side story, but it's really the main story. You just play the end of it. And So I really like it when they reference the previous Nameless, the previous Trailblazers. So you see that, and then the train gang appears behind her, and you have a little moment with her. And then the next scene is all going to be about you paying respects. You're going to go back to the watchmaker's grave and stuff. And we didn't play that far because I ran out of time. But I thought it was touching. Apparently there's like 30 minutes of content left if you just autoplay it according to long play I'm looking at. But I don't know, it's been nice so far. It's been really chill, but I haven't wanted anything super serial. You know what I mean? Like, we had so much cereal previously. I want some bacon and eggs. I just want some chill and just to kind of reminisce and have a nice epilogue and say goodbye to everybody. Oh my god, I gotta say goodbye to this video because my arm is falling, it's shaking. This is not my strong arm. But, so that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you enjoyed listening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I guess we'll have one more of these. See you around.